Okay, JD Reality. That stands for John David. This is the work of John David Infantino. It's all a complete scam. What I'm going to do is stop now uh, and then you can just, if you want to look at it real good or read the text, you can pause the video as you watch it. This is a lot of work went into this website. And he just put it online last year. This is his last website. I've seen all his stuff. It's all scams. So now he's using the Williams sisters' name in this one. He's really using it to promote himself, saying he's got this great relationship, business relationship with the Williams sisters, and he wants people to invest in this. I mean, this is a lot of stuff he puts up online to just convince people. I believe he's using just the Williams sisters all through all this stuff. I'm going to get here and then I'm just going to zip down through this. But I want to make sure you realize how much this guy has put online. I know that he never did any of these things. He never, if he did make any agreements with the Williams sisters, they already know that he failed to come through. What they need to realize, and what people need to realize, is he has done this all over the world. He's done it to a lot of people. He's ripped so many people off who he gets to invest in his stuff. And it's not only the people, the investors, it's all the other people who are planning on making good use of the projects, of the proposed projects. There's a lot of jobs. There's so much money to be made providing all the equipment for the jobs and all the materials. Then you got to feed the workers, and the workers got to buy cars, and then they got to pay rent. And then the projects are usually have to do with housing. So people think housing is going to be built in their community, and it's never built. The way that I got involved with going after John Infantino is he was supposed to build a project here, and I'm in the Baltimore, Maryland area. I'm a veteran. I'm 72 years old. There's an old VA hospital out on North Point Peninsula. You sit out there on the edge of that, and you look down the Chesapeake Bay at the Bay Bridge, and then turn your head to the right a little. You look at the Key Bridge, which is the entrance to Baltimore Harbor. It's a beautiful piece of land. There's about 92 acres there. I was in the VA hospital there several times for degenerative back disease. And in around 2002, 2003, right after they closed the hospital, Infantino got involved with it. He ended up with a lease, like a 75-year lease, to 90 some acres of VA property. And he was supposed to build a veterans focused community with independent living, assisted living, and then a nursing home. And he was supposed to have some retail down there and some. But he just comes up with all kind of bullcrap. He never, and he's always telling people he has all these hundreds of millions of dollars to bring to a project. I think it was supposed to be around 150 million for the Fort Howard project. But I've read the stuff online about him where he promised like 500 million. And he doesn't have any of that money. He doesn't have any of that backing. He never has. There is nothing that he says that he did pretty well that he accomplished. Let's see what we got here. And I swear he would all this stuff you're seeing. This is just a little bit. This is just a little bit of what he has out there. This I'm just showing. I'm just doing it on this video. I'm just doing the part about the Williams sisters. You know. I know he's done, and you can see on here, he's got to have all kind of copyright, like hundreds, maybe thousands of copyright violations. Because all those houses and all that stuff you see that he says is his, and all these properties, they don't exist for him. So he gets photos of other people's property and all this stuff. I don't know how much of this could possibly, and then be copyright violation. And then on those brochures that we're looking at and stuff, there's a lot of stuff here. He's had to have taken it from other places. The text, there's got to be text here that comes from other places. But John Infantino writes pretty good. He's a very intelligent man. But he doesn't care about anyone but himself. I mean, he gets in with the leaders of countries and tells them he's going to build this project and he's going to bring this money and everything. They'll have signing ceremonies. They'll sign the leases. They'll sign the agreements. When they did it down here at Fort Howard, oh, there were all kind of politicians there. The head man from the Veterans Administration wasn't there, but the second guy down from him, I think it was. And the way I find out a lot about him, okay, so this is important. This is a press release. This is right here. It's saying straight out he's involved. He's made an agreement with Venus and Serena. And their their business manager, lawyer, sister is involved in this. So he lied to all of them. And with all these, and the way I found out about a lot of his projects is just by doing all kind of web searches. I got in over 1,000 hours in on this thing. Um, all kind of web searches, and you'd find all these articles, newspaper articles, real estate magazine articles, that say, yeah, okay, he's starting this project. He's going to bring all this. They've signed the deal, and then there's never any about the completion. There's never because he doesn't complete anything. When he was doing the Fort Howard deal, I proved it. I have it online. I have it all organized on a blog. He had over 20 some similar scams going at that same time during the period from around 2004 to I think it was 2009 when the VA canceled the lease after 5 years of nothing happening there on Fort Howard. He wasn't supplying security, the place was vandalized. All this, that's all stuff, that's all images he stole from other places. Unless he's got some kind of, of stock, used some kind of stock photography place. There's some places that provide a lot of stock images for free. I'm just giving you a look through at this stuff. I expect this to be thoroughly investigated by a lot of investigators.